The St Bride Foundation Institute in London.
The Institute is 100 years old, and in that period has obviously developed considerably. The use of the rooms has changed slightly, and this has meant that we have to be aware of what the customer, that's the people who want to make use of our rooms, requires. We therefore decided that what we wanted was a flexible piece of furniture which could enable us to have half a dozen configurations and an infinite variety of meeting styles, so that we could have meals here, lunches or dinners, we could have theatre-style meetings, we could have lecture presentations, all of which were very difficult, if not impossible, with the original.
Specially designed and manufactured by Martin Grierson, the table and chairs reflect and complement both the architectural features of the function room and the image of the St Bride Foundation Institute. And assembled in 6 foldable sections, the table can be arranged in a variety of ways.
The suggestions that he made as to finishing filled us with great pleasure, there's no question of that, and the quality of what he produced has resulted in many compliments and our own complete satisfaction. It's resulted in something quite spectacular. This is a most effective piece of furniture, and I don't think it's going to be equalled.
This programme is about the way bespoke furniture can much more exactly meet design and functional requirements for a cost which often will be little more than off-the-shelf alternatives.
My training was at art school, and then I worked for a number of architects and designers in their own studios. Then I had a period of 15 years running my own design studio as a freelance designer. Here I was designing furniture for manufacture and for quantity production. In 1975, I decided to start my own workshop with the idea of manufacturing my own designs. I'm not a slave to fashion or to style, because I don't think these are important issues. I think that the style naturally grows out of each job. And each new job is an exciting challenge and an adventure into new design ideas.
What makes bespoke furniture different is passion. Flexible, workmanlike, realistic passion, but passion all the same. It can be found in the initial sketches and drawings of the designer, and through the craftsmen who bring those ideas to life. Martin Grierson runs these workshops in West London, and although cost and practicality are always definite considerations, the strand that runs through everything made here is passion for furniture, which for the facilities manager means one simple thing: high-quality bespoke furniture which exactly meets functional and design requirements, delivered on time, within budget, and which often exceeds expectations.
As a designer, I will aim to establish, at my first meeting with the client, the objectives that we wish to achieve. These may be purely functional, or they may be aimed at promoting an image that the company has of itself. For example, they may see themselves as well established with traditional values, or they may see themselves as young, modern, and forward-looking. These aspirations can be expressed through design.
I think all too often the image of bespoke furniture is that it is very expensive. What we have found is it actually is very similar in cost to buying furniture off the shelf. The good thing about furniture such as this is that we're probably buying tomorrow's antiques. We were moving to a new head office within TSB Group, and we were designing the building itself to be a pleasant place for people to work in. We could have gone and got some off-the-shelf furniture, but we wanted something that when people came into the building, it gave them a bit of a wow feeling, something that you wouldn't see in normal office buildings. What happens in this building is that people come in and they see something that sticks out from the crowd, and perhaps that's something that we as a company would like to be seen as.
General Accident is moving into new headquarters in London. It had to make a common choice, whether to select all furniture off the shelf or to commission some bespoke items.
Main reason for commissioning Martin Grierson to make new furniture for our premises here in London, being that the premises is smaller than the one we previously occupied, that meant that the furniture that we had to perform various roles and tasks, as it were. It had to be flexible so that we could get maximum use of the space that we had, which obviously means that our costs are less in terms of the space that we take a lease on. And the main reason is that we could have a board function, a dining function, presentation function, and the furniture had to be able to react to that, whatever situation we wanted to do. We could not achieve that with off-the-shelf furniture.
Having previously commissioned furniture from Martin Grierson for its York headquarters, General Accident approached Martin Grierson for the London requirements. The initial stages of the design process involve a series of briefings between General Accident and Martin Grierson himself, and the development of sketch designs before moving on to detailed drawings. On design approval, manufacturing begins on the General Accident furniture.
This particular project is quite different from any previous project I've done with Martin. I value his designs, and that's why I continue to work here, because he designs for an interior specifically, and small details just bring a piece of furniture to life. So I've been here almost 4 years and continue to be.
We get a great variety of projects at Martin's, but this particular one is attractive simply because it's a very, very big table. It'll be 28 feet long when it's finished. By then it will have taken me 3 months to complete, so it's very challenging.
I've been working here 9 years. I get satisfaction. Every job's different. I enjoy it a lot. So that's why I'm here for such a long time.
We had worked with Martin before in our Life headquarters in York. Martin was commissioned to design and manufacture the furniture for our executive, and we're very pleased with that. We know Martin's capabilities, so we were very comforted with that. We had various meetings with Martin, ourselves, and our architects to pull the design together, relying on Martin's expertise on furniture design in detail. And over the period of 3-4 months, we eventually came up with the designs that have now been manufactured and produced for General Accident, and very delighted with the end result. We had looked at off-the-shelf furniture, which was a bit cheaper, but then we weren't getting the flexibility and the individual style that we've got from Martin. That the extra money that we have paid for the furniture gives us the benefit we can do quite a lot of things with it. The dining room, the boardroom furniture, all is very flexible indeed, and gives us so many permutations that will meet every aspect of what we will require. The actual appearance of the furniture complements the building exceptionally well, in my opinion. It is modern, but yet classic-looking furniture, and our senior directors who have seen it are very impressed with it, and we feel that we have achieved what we set out to do.
Martin Grierson furniture looks expensive, and with the time, skills and real passion put into each design, you would think that the price tag would be high. But the unique Martin Grierson design is highly affordable and provides many more aesthetic and functional benefits. Indeed, when you take into account the enhanced functionality, Martin Grierson bespoke furniture may actually be the most cost-effective solution.
The brief being to design some very beautiful furniture that eminently fitted this particular building couldn't really be met from standard ranges, which wouldn't have followed the curve of this particular wall. might not have been made in the woods that would have complemented the building. One of the things that I tried to achieve was a very classical, timeless design. The idea was that the furniture should still be around in 100 years' time. We didn't want something that was 1990 high fashion. We wanted a design that would still look good in relation to the building, much more classical in its form. I believe that a well-constructed piece, designed without fashion, will live on and become an antique of the future.